Spirit of the universe.
True.
And so we're just walking around peeping some of the destruction out here in this. Normally I'm not, you know, so I'm very respectful of graves and cemeteries and stuff, and which I am now, but I know that some of the people that are buried out here didn't give a fuck about me in the future, and didn't give a fuck about whatever melanated people they was dealing with back then, because this is Southside Virginia, people. And I look at these names like Lee, Ingram, Seamster, Easley, Perrier. I know that in my heart, these people out here don't give a fuck. So we're gonna come. We out here today to acknowledge that some type of retribution has taken place. These old trees uprooted out here knocking over Tekkens and shit because they not yours anyway. They aren't theirs, they're ours.
Right.
So let it be known that time is drawing nigh. And we ain't telling you where you gotta go. Motherfucker, you better get the hell up out of here. Hotep family. Hotep family.
Peace, y'all. Peace. We out here on the cemetery. The rain is just starting to come down. I had to wrap it up, speed it up. But we out here in the cemetery. This is weeks later after the equinox. And me and my peoples, we engaged in a ritual a day after the equinox. And engaged in the ritual. Gosh, I don't even know how long we was in the ritual. But in the course of the ritual, it was an incident that took place where as we were pouring libations and calling on the names of the deities and astral bodies of the universe and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Comedic Sun noticed that it was just water like everywhere, and noticed that, I mean, we were just totally not even cognizant of it. Maybe we wasn't even supposed to be, but it was just water everywhere, you know? And so he was like, yo, it's water everywhere. So, you know, we looking to see what's going on, and it was. And so he's like, yo, it's water everywhere. We need to check this out. And, you know, my stance was like, you know, it's all right, though. It's all right. You know, it was kind of like, it's okay.
You did.
So, all right. So we got that together. A few days after that, or maybe a week after that ritual we engaged in, we noticed just out of nowhere, I don't even think the news had called for it, but just out of nowhere, there was, I don't know, it wasn't even a hurricane. It was like, we just had like these extreme winds, and
they were referred to as straight line winds or downbursts.
Straight line winds and downbursts. And I mean, it just came through with straight vengeance. And I mean, It was just out of nowhere. It didn't even last for like an hour. It wasn't even that long. But the thing about it was, after everything was done, me and Comedic Son, we ride past the cemetery. I mean, even though it was an uproar when it was going on, but when we passed the cemetery, that's when we had seen really how much destruction had really the Great Mother really had brought through this piece. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, peoples, she did not come to play. She did not come to play.
Explain to the people why you said Great Mother.
I say that, you know what I'm saying? Well, really, it's a dual aspect to that too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking about the earth itself and the feminine aspect. All day segment, straight up and down. I mean, Sekhmet came through with the no half stepping too. Cali, you know what I'm saying? They came through with, they was not playing. As you can see right here to the right of me, this is just some of what happened as a result of what came through. You know what I'm saying? But it was just interesting how we did that ritual a day after the equinox, because you got to remember, when you perform rituals, even if you don't do it on that day of, the universe is still open for you to tap into the energy of whatever is going on. You know what I'm saying? So the gateways were still open. Matter of fact, after we've completed the ritual and we've seen, I mean, it's like after the ritual, a series of events have been happening that lets me know that this gateway really is still open. And it probably always is, but it's just that when you have solstices, equinoxes, full moons, that's like when the universe is having a sale on energy. You know what I'm saying? And you can get that shit for a discount. You know what I'm saying? So the shit is still open, but we came through. I mean, yo, like we said in the other joint, the obelisks, the Tekkens, I mean, these joints fell down. You know what I'm saying? When you look at some of the clips, you're going to see, I mean, trees like this. I mean, this is an old-ass tree, y'all. I mean, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, we estimated at about, what, the 1800s? Probably. With this tree?
Well, we didn't count the rings, but it's, I mean, the keepers of the cemetery are, you know, the ones that, you know, and that's what really was talked about on the local news. You know, trees that had been here since the early 1800s were uprooted.
Exactly. I mean, come on. All of that's very symbolic, you know what I'm saying? That's all very symbolic, especially when you want to take in, when you want to talk about the location of it, because especially for right here and on a massive level too. But just, you know, specifically for this locality, it represents a uprootment. It represents the uprooting of that old class system. You know what I'm saying? The uprooting of, you know what I'm saying, those who have held power on a physical plane thus far. You know what I'm saying? That shit is up out of here now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that symbolizes. If you see clips from further up the cemetery, you'll see the obelisk down. You'll also see a cross that has fallen down. You know, and me and my peoples is looking at that. We like, yo, that's the end of the age of Pisces right there. You know what I'm saying? That was straight symbolic of that age of Pisces. You know what I'm saying? That age of belief being washed out of here. You know what I'm saying? That water and that wind is no joke. And I'm telling you, my peoples, anybody that's in tune, anybody that's been keeping up with any of the cosmic activities or the social activities as it pertains to consciousness or progression or what have you, just know that time is here. And it's definitely, I mean, we've been given the signs. You know what I'm saying? A series, like I said, a series of events have been happening. What Europeans would refer to as synchronicity have been happening. I received a letter. Matter of fact, where I work at, one of my peoples that's locked down right now had wrote me a letter. He gave the letter to his mom's to give to me, but she couldn't catch up with me in the course of the day. And I told her to meet me at the library at the end of the school day. We happened to miss each other. So as I'm walking into the library, I'm walking, and as I walked through the door, I said, man, she should have gave the letter to the librarian. As soon as I say that, the librarian's flagging me down. Here's the letter that she was trying to give you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 2 seconds after I thought that, boom, it became a reality.
They are a witness to the power. They are a witness to the power. They are a witness.